Hello everyone. Today we will be sketching a composition, or you can say a sketch. We'll be making a sketch on the topic hope. Like what does hope portray to us? Okay, and I'll be using these pencils. These are outline pencils, and I'll be using HB pencil of outline. The thing is that HB pencils are very smooth when you use them for pencil shading. So that is the major reason that I prefer Artline pencils. Otherwise, there are many other brands, but I have personally found these to be better than others. Okay. So if you have any questions, anything you want to ask, you can add it in the chat box and I will see to it and I'll answer your questions. And if any one of you are there in the live stream, write hi in the chat box. I can see 3 of you are here. So write hi in the chat box so that I know that you are here. I can knowing that, yeah, this person is there in the chat, in the live. It is more helpful for you and for me too, as I'll be knowing whom I'm teaching right now, right? So the composition that we are making today, first I'll do a thumbnail sketch. I'll just tell you what it is. It's like this. That page is squarish. So there is this girl on the bed, and she's wearing shorts and t-shirt, and she is looking up, and her hand is also up, and she's touching it, and it's glaring out of like even and the entire room and everything is in the dark. Okay, everything is set in the dark, but when she's touching it, it is glaring, like the ceiling is glaring, and it is spreading the radiance on her face, on her arms and everything. So that's what I have thought for the sketch of this hope thing. Okay, so let's start with it. Also on the ceiling, her what do we say, her sign, star sign is there. Okay, so let's start with the sketch. So first of all, we'll draw the head. Now, the face of the girl. And this is her neck. There goes her shoulder. We'll do a line sketch first and then we'll proceed towards the finishing part. And her chest is like this. We are doing a rapid sketch right now. After we are done with the rapid sketch, then we will be adding all the other details. One leg is over here. The other one is forward. A very minor difference is there between the knee, in the line where the knees are placed. Okay, we'll go according to the anatomy. We are not going to rush also. We need to see to the anatomy. Is this all right? No, it's too much. Yeah, this much is right, and this one can be here. Apparently, this one is not supposed to be here. Okay. Okay. Okay, anyone, any questions, anything you want to ask? No questions? Okay. So, where did that photo went? Okay, I got it. Oh, the photo just disappeared. Okay. So her knees are over here. One line goes here. Can see the footsteps that are present here. Okay. So even that we need to keep in mind. We have to go according to the anatomy. And then her bed is over, like the border of the bed is here. Okay, and here's the pillow, a lamp, and everything. Now her hands. Need to pay attention. Okay, one important tip: whenever you're drawing hands that are up in the air, always make sure that the elbow should not be above this headline. Okay, that if it is above the headline, that means that you are messing up something in anatomy. Okay, this is like a life hack for sketching anatomy. Then this line. Okay, now we can start with the detailing part and lighten up the sketch. Then this is the nose portion, this is the eyes portion. I'm just dividing right now. I don't want to make details for the face. I need to first complete the body structure. Then her shoulders. Then again. Then again the dress. Like she's wearing a t-shirt right now. Just a t-shirt. So let's sketch that. That is going up her waist like this. There are some silhouettes on her chest. Okay. Okay, we need to make sure that her legs are long, and uh, this is not what it's supposed to be. I think the size of the, like, when I was drawing it, the size had just gradually increased. So with that in mind, I will increase the size of the legs also. We need to make sure that, like, if I would have worked on the previous lines that I made for the legs, then it would look like it's really very short, and I don't want it to feel like that. Okay. This one is supposed to be bigger. It's like, you can show the silhouettes of the this bed sheet. Okay, now time for the hand. Anyone, any questions, anything you want to ask, something in particular, or like anything? No questions? All right. Okay, now hands. Now that's how your hand is supposed to be. Now she is just holding something that is there on the ceiling. So that also we need to show. And this will go in one place. And now time for the features. So this is where her eyebrows are, and then her eyes, nose, and her mouth. Okay. Okay. Now there is something that she is holding that is coming out from the ceiling. Okay. Now we'll draw the other details, that is the bed sheet and everything else. For example, it is starting from here, then it is extends up to here. Anyone, any questions, anything you want to ask, anything in particular or in general, doesn't matter. Because she is upon the bed, you can see the ducts that have formed because she is there up, above the bed. And another silhouette of the bed sheet. Now draw the lines. Time for the pillows that are there. Another pillow. Anyone, any questions, anything you want to ask? No questions. Okay, now things that are kept over side table. And there is also a skull here, half a skull that is being kept, and there is a flower on that skull. And then there is a clock that says 1 o'clock in the morning. There is also a traditional clock. I guess it is called analog clock. I'm not sure of that word, but it is this traditional clock which is kept there. Says 1 o'clock in the morning. Then there is this another one. Like this is the skull that is kept. Like there is something eerie about the house, about the room. You can already sense that when you see the skull that has a flower over it. Like who keeps that in the house? Unless you're an artist and you are studying anatomy, then it's a different place. It's definitely a different case. Now there is also a cute showpiece of a animal who is cuddled over this skull. Pretty strange, right? Normally people move away from it, but maybe it is her cat or maybe it is a showpiece that is kept over that skull. Who knows? Now her night lamp. Her night lamp is, as you can sense, according to the scene, that it is definitely not lightened up. That is the reason why the room is dark and there is something magical happening over here. Right? Here is that. Now time for the photo frame. It has double frame. And again, this one also has an animal. Like it's the portrait of an animal, you can see. This. Again, this is again the portrait of a rabbit. Now again. So this is our sketch. Anyone, any questions, anything you want to ask? You can shade it a little bit. I'll just simply resemble the shades. Like we are not going to work on the details. Yes. Again, shadows over here. These are the darker shadows. And then there are some shadows on the bed also, on the uh, silhouettes that are formed there. Okay, anyone, any questions, anything you want to ask in particular? Because this is it. We are done with the sketch. Autograph your sketch also. I'll say, because why not? So yeah, if you have any questions, anything you want to ask, you can add it in the chat. I'll give I will check that out and I'll solve it. Otherwise, thank you so much everyone for joining in. We'll meet again tomorrow. No, sorry, not tomorrow, but next week for another class. Till then, bye bye. Take care, everyone.